There's things that you want to and don't want to see when it comes to sprint groups. And one of them is when you purposely don't look at the sprint group so you can surprise yourself. And then you see in the chat that Hugo mentions that he's in your sprint group. So you know you ain't getting P1 this time. Oh, man. Oh, welcome. And he was the first one in here to let me know as well. Hugo, welcome along. Q-Storm, welcome. Let the chaos begin. Oh, it's a chaos. The great Winston over on Twitch, welcome as well. Hugo, we know how tough it is. Maybe not so much for you. It's a long old progress, the old Series 12. But it usually helps if we pay attention, and I haven't been very attention paying recently. So, yeah, GP rewards, as Kamegi says, were absolutely blemmin' brilliant again. Yes, they were. Tim, welcome. Undertaker, welcome. Undertaker says, congrats. On what, Undertaker? Series 12? Maybe? Museum, nice to see you back. Haven't seen you for a little while. Welcome in. Prince Near in as well. Congrats for Series 12. That's the congrats for. Yeah, Kamegi, Logan was tough. Just promote on Series 10 and it's hard series to sprint. Yeah, well, they've changed it all around now, haven't they? I have made Series 12, Hugo. You gave some inspiration, but I was planning it after a tough weekend of GP, as always. Yeah, we decided to go for it. What's the point in waiting? The groups are going to be the same as they are all season now. And that is simply, that's all we can do. That's all we can do. So, let's make sure we get off to a good start today, shall we? Right, let's get this screen off. I can't find it. I've got so many stuff. Here we go. I've got so many stuff on this channel now. Like, if anybody notices the little additions I've made down here, I've added some, it's the little things in life. I've got a little boost list now. I've got a little F1 Clash title. I mean, not bad, is it? Not bad at all. Dave's just made Series 9. Nice work, Dave. End of year for Museum, no problem. Akash, welcome. And Rudder, welcome. Mike or Lehman's, welcome. Everyone's here. Jesper, welcome. Rashid, welcome. Just catching up on the chat the best I can. Interval evening, thanks for the advice to take React to finish Series 7 with times 2 flags, start like 3 hours. Decent. Hugo, how should we celebrate? Are you going to be live streaming Wednesday? I don't think so, Hugo. Depends if the missus allows, and that's a tough one when I stream Monday, Tuesday. So we'll find out. At this present time, it'll be tomorrow. But if there is any chances, I'll try. But I can't promise anything. Maybe we can all celebrate together when I hit 10k subs as well or something. We're on our way. I'll check, Hugo. I will check. I don't know if I can, but let me check. Jesper, thank you. I don't want to even look at the group because Hugo's going to make me disappointed. I'm on 381. Well, Captain. Is that you, Hugo? Are you called Captain Jack? Already for 400 points. James, welcome. P2 Challenger for Sabitz. Nice work. 1 point short. Sabitz, I was exactly the same. 1 point cost me P1 Challenger. And it was this close. This is how close I was to P1 Challenger GP. Those who were with me at the weekend, I mean, the boosts look a bit odd, don't they? But let's put that back above there. There you go. But that was how close we were. And now we're fighting for P2 because old Captain Jack Hugo has already taken it from us. We only need 19 points, so shouldn't really use boosts at this one. But nice work, Hugo. That's multiple P1s, I think, for you now, isn't it? Off memory. But yeah, James with a big P1 this week in Contender, who's Kodiak in the chat, so a massive well done to yourself. We all know how hard it is to get P1s now. It is ridiculous out there at the moment. 3 P-row in a row. Jesus, Hugo. Leave some for the rest of us. Captain Jack, quite literally. Yeah, Sabitz was here seeing the pain. I mean, you got me confused, Joe, because I was looking at that going, you've got a P1 badge already, but you haven't. It's you putting the P1 badge. Cheers, Jetto, again for your monthly membership. Everyone give dub to Jetto. Obi knows the score, straight in with a dub. Yeah, free hard might potentially for Singapore. I do like the 2-stop better, though. Jetto, welcome along. Nice little entrance for yourself there, Jetto. Indeed. But Toki, welcome as well. Hopefully I'm not missing anybody out. But yeah, we're hunting down some Series 12. It's very, very tough. Especially as you can see, we don't score 47 points every race. We try and hang it in there the best we can. Obi's off on his travels. Hey, that's not too bad, Jetto. 2 P3s. Oh, Cyclone's all right, though. But it definitely feels like at the moment that sprints are ridiculous in terms of how tough it is. They are, I mean, usually you used to get some sprint started and you would easily win the group. Now, I think everybody recognises that they are an absolute must. Yeah, nice work, Mike. Great work. So I need 8. Well, that's the same for me, Jetto. You can see here, I don't score anything like 47 points a race in Series 12, and it hurts me. It doesn't hurt me massively, but when you got old Captain Jack Hugo in your group, who's going to be scoring 47 points a race, I'm sure, Hugo, probably starting P1 and P2, it's pretty impossible for us. But a cash matchmaking is tough, 100%. Evening, Harney, welcome. You can lose 4 points in Series 11 without doing an extra race. Well, I think Series 12 is 9, and that is at 45 a race. Can't even get that. It's like a solid 10, 11 races. Well, 325 Series 11, it goes up to 400, Jetto, for Series 12. It's chaos. And this is the one thing I don't like here in Monaco. All these go for dry tyres. It's 75% wet, and I won't get past any of them. It's really, really crap. What do you all think about in-team raid, Nick? I mean, it's what a lot of people have called for. A lot of people have asked for player friend, all that kind of thing. Sadly, Hutch haven't delivered on that. Not sure why. It's been a massive, long ask. Well, like 1 through to 8. Wow. I'm quite surprised at that, Hugo. I thought you'd be well in. I mean, you must be getting 47 or 8. Or close, 46. So we're going to run out of... I mean, I don't get how everybody suddenly ends up on the dries. It's so frustrating. Perfectly counted. Toki with a comment. Thought on the series track rotation... I don't know. The thing that I think about for series track rotation is it's only been 4 weeks, and we've already, or is it just under 4 weeks? We've already changed the tracks around. I can't build a guide on that then. If you're going to start, if Hutch start changing the guides, I can't do anything. So I'm going to have to see, but it keeps it fresh. But I would have liked to see more tracks in Series 12. Or at least Series 11, Series 10. Like, give us more track. Just don't give us 4. Like, how time boring is that?
Looks like there's a new follower.
As Mike hits the follower on Twitch. Welcome, Mike, over there. Just about to go dry in this race. Jesper, the problem is when I pitted it was 100% rain. The problem is in Monaco, everybody pits. And they go on dries. And then suddenly it dries up. And I don't. They shouldn't be able to do it. We have just took P5 though because Albon broke down. Start the race qualifier, but never won 2 spots. Still good point scoring. Nice and easy sprint groups for you, Hugo, though. And yes, Mike, we see you on Twitch. But yes, everyone, obviously we are live on Twitch. Wow, Christian with the follow as well. But yeah, we are live on Twitch as well at the same time. If you drop a follow on there, if you've got Amazon Prime, you get a free Twitch Prime every month. Free sub. Happy days. Please don't tell me we've got Queens. Please don't tell me we've got Queens. Oh, P2. Oh, we got to take it because Captain Jack, a.k.a. Hugo, beat us. Alan Bott, welcome. I mean, Jetto, they've thought very carefully. Series 12 was race start. They've now put it to defending. Everyone knows how bad Series 8 was, and now it's Series 12. So they knew what they were doing with these changes, 100%. Harry, full power unit setup. Absolutely full power unit. That's what you need there. Andrew, welcome. No problem. Happy to help you as much as I can. Nice to see you turn around the setup and get some wins. Nick, no problem. Just keep sharing it. Keep sharing it and we can... Obviously, if I can help them, then absolutely great. Champion Grand Slam. Don't know anything yet, Tricky. It's kept under lids a little bit. Let's play for a good crate and not Logan. I mean, 400 points to get Logan would be pretty annoying. 2 bucks, that means it's going to be Logan. 20 Russell, decent start. Welcome to Andrew. Had to upgrade 2 drivers. I mean, if it had to be favourites, probably Norris, Piastri. But that's outside the game. Kevin Magnussen says, tip, you shouldn't say his name. I know, Dave. I know. Oh, no, it's Hulkenberg coming out here as well. Oh, we've got to do the drum roll, haven't we?
Kevin!
Hugo, what did you get for P1? Did you get anything good from P1? Or was it actually better finishing in P2? That's a good pull. Obi will be very disappointed right now. He'll be crying in the chat right now. Absolutely crying. The same as you. Oh, we could have got an advantage on you, Hugo, at least. That's good result. Let's reload the game. Hugo, are you in a group now? Because I don't fancy playing you again. I need some weaker competition. Let's open these up. Please get in the way. I'm done for the day. Fair. If you end up in my group now, Hugo, and you snipe me, that's the word. That's it. We're on. Let's open some of these. Let's clear the way. What we'll probably end up doing is, because they take so long, we'll do 1 sprint crate on here. And then what we might do is move over to the free-to-play, because it only takes 200 points there. It's a bit laggy, though, this game, at the moment. Might have to reload. Lumberjack boost. Next one. Ooh. I got 2 Piastri out of a green crate earlier. It was very, very shocked. Definitely feel like I need to reload this game. Let's see. Anything out of the last green crate? Vox, Synergy, Verstappen, and double Red Bull. Let me reload the game because that is extremely laggy. Set up Series 12, Steve. I will let you know as soon as we get into the game. So what I've done, Steve, is I've gone for a very balanced setup because obviously we've got 2 cornering tracks, I think it is, a speed and a power unit, and I've gone for 2 decent enough drivers, so I start mid-pack, and that is actually the setup that I'm at. So I haven't favoured, I've favoured a slightly more cornering, but it means that I'm pretty good, I'm okay at all the tracks. Whereas rather than just going for one, I get Imola quite a lot, even though it's 1 power unit. So it's 100% worth doing, I feel. But this is what we got, Steve, for Series 12. Legacy 1, welcome as well. Nice to see another channel member in here. Make sure you do all like the videos. Get following on Twitch, sub. We're trying to get to 10k. Hutch have promised me a big giveaway for 10k subs as well. So, yeah, just get the sub going. Right. Cheers, Prince Near. Simon, welcome. Nick, I believe so. I haven't got through it on my free-to-play. We'll do Series 8 later on the free-to-play account as well. But I have also got a giveaway coming up. So Hutch have already given me a giveaway to do. I have teased it on my Discord as well. So if you want to go and enter that giveaway, oh my god, 1512. Like, what? Make sure you're in our Discord. Go to that giveaways page. We are going to drop one fairly soon. I kind of teased it already. 250 reactions to it, and we'll drop the giveaway in. So make sure you're in my Discord. The link is in the description on YouTube, and I'll actually put the link in the chat now. And you can go to the giveaway section, and it will be out soon. Right then, we got to get focused. We're at 184 reactions out of 250. We're getting there. Bad bot, bad bot. What are we going to do? What are we going to do when Lando Norris comes for you? JK, you can absolutely give it a go. Who do you think is the best for Series 6? Series 6 is all about race start, isn't it? So I think I used Common Hamilton. He had a really good race start. Russell's okay as well. But often I used Kevin Magnussen because he's just a very good low level. I think Sargent's not too bad, but Magnussen has been decent for me. Is Zhou Guan Yu Series 6? He is, so he's not too bad either. Come down to Series 9. Yeah, Rajesh, it can take an absolute while to get some parts sometimes. That is 100%. I spent 1,000 flags in Series 10 to get the Beast. 1,000 flags and never got it until that point. I'm going to say, JK, I didn't think you was at Series 12, but you could have surprised me. Gasly Series 7 is better than Epic Magnussen. I'd have to check, Sabitz. I'm not too sure. Zhao Series 6 to 8. Yeah, Zhou Guan Yu is good. He is good on this game. Very, very... I mean, he's got poor tyre management, but he's a very solid driver. This is going to be a dry race again here. Series 8 is a night. Everybody struggles with Series 8, and that's because it's defending. Because it's mixed tracks, and it's defending driver. This is what now Series 12 is. It's mixed tracks, defending driver. Afternoon, Noboru. Welcome. So let's keep on pushing. Gotta get these upgrades in. We know the scorer cache is a struggle. So it's going to go to dry. I imagine there'll be a lot of people pitting Albon and Norris for the win. Absolutely. Absolutely. So it's going to go wet. We're going to get a few people go for 5 laps here, but we can't really do the 5 laps. So we're going to end up going to probably softs and a bit of mediums on Albon because Albon's tyres is rubbish. That is good stuff for Zeus. He's got a great little file, hasn't he? That he likes to whack out. So a lot of people will pit. A few will go on. We don't have the tyre management for that. And everyone's going to dries. No double stacking round here, folks. Straight back on it. And it's just one of these tracks in Monaco that it doesn't seem to slow you down. You can see the wet tyres behind us, and you'll see that they don't really catch us up. It is just wets don't seem to do anything. Dry in the wet don't seem to slow you down either. Earth-fan welcome. Old F1 Clash, sometimes I do miss it a little bit, but everything has got its own improvements and its own negatives. As we try and move through. And it's about to go dry. Everyone now on dries, pretty much. And this is roughly where we score, pretty much. Mediums, softs, all out there. So there's going to be some very fast cars. Try and just keep in with the pack here. Under the tunnel. Carlos Sainz. Nishan, I am all good. How are you? Nice to see you here again. Yeah, they did. So Series 11 tracks, I think, are the old Series 12, from my understanding. I think you've got, I can't remember what you've got in there. Someone might be able to help you in the chat, but I can't remember what quite there is. Cornet Series 9 in crates not getting any parts or drivers. That's the frustration sometimes. It's just so luck dependent, so luck driven. And we've got Albon in P7. Norris P4. Through the swimming pool section. Cornering is always better than speed. It was last year. It's not this year. That's one of the big differences. And it is if you want to tell people the wrong information. Yeah, I can have. Let me have a look for you quickly, mate. I'm just being lazy a little bit while I'm streaming. So, Series 11 tracks. It is now a power unit track all the way through. So, it's power unit, and you have got Bahrain with overtaking, Australia with defending, you've got Miami with race starts, and you've got Silverstone with tyre management. That is your new lineup for Series 11, all PU. And Tricky got me there as well. Tricky just got there. Yeah, switching. That's the one thing that everybody has to do these days as well, Mike, is make sure, get your setup right. Kimo, I would go for a setup like mine. And I don't mean in terms of massive stats. But I would build your setup with a balanced out way. Slightly bit more cornering than speed. Decent power unit level as well if you can. Reason being, you're going to suck at one of the tracks. But let's not suck too much. Very weird quote. Series 11, Bahrain, Aussie, Miami, UK. Yep, that's what James says. Thunderstorm, welcome. Kimi and Latifi. They might come back as a legend. We might see Nicholas Latifi as a legend this season. We've always wanted to race Sargent and Latifi combo. Why not? So, Imola. And the good thing is, there's only one power unit track in Series 12. And the good thing is, my power unit is decent. And we've got Music Man. Now, is it the real Music Man? Or is it the bot? I would happen to guess if you start your tyres that way around, it's a bot. Right, power unit track we're usually pretty good at. So let's see if we can get away well. P9 and P10. And Norris moving up. So what we've tried to do is have a bit two slightly higher qualifying drivers. Bit of overtaking in there as well. But we're just trying to get ourselves up the grid more. Now this is a track that we're usually pretty good at. The ones that we struggle at is Monza. Monza and Hungary. This track always seems to be pretty good. Which is weird. Maybe we've got slightly too much power unit for this track. But the Ferrari of Charles Leclerc is usually pretty rapid round here. As Albon into P2. Well, I can't see Hutch keeping Logan Sargent. I wonder if he'll be in here all season, because it looks like Sargent probably end up out of F1 at this rate. As Norris comes through. Hard with power unit. Good job, Mike. Let's do this. It'd be nice if we can get another good result. Yeah, well, the problem was, Nick, he was just too hard to get last season, Michael Schumacher. Like, max out accounts. You don't get that many. Don't get that many at all. Never switch out De Vries. They didn't. But they did it. That was about mid-season, wasn't it, I think? And they never brought him back in. So, whether or not it's contracted for the whole season, not too sure. But even Danny Rick's under a bit of pressure. Perez is under a bit of pressure. Hutch might have a problem with the whole lineup at this rate. Logan got a boost for the next GP. Yeah, sadly, it doesn't help in real life. You never know, it might do. Bottas and Hamilton are good in Mercedes. Leclerc and Verstappen flying through. Leclerc and Verstappen are very good on this game. It seems like they're very strong. Yeah, Schumacher wasn't really usable as well, like you say. But I didn't get close to him at all last year. I think I was on milestone 193 or something. Just did not get close. And even that, even sounding 7 away, is a very far away still. But this year, being in Series 12 already, it's going to be very different, because we didn't do this until the last 3 weeks last season. Now, we're already there. Which is weird and scary at the same time. And I told you our power unit setup is pretty good. We've got Leclerc being held up. Not for much longer though, because he'll probably fly past. Oh, not yet. And just push Albon. Nice to get a 47 point here. That's the dream. Maximum points always helps. But Leclerc will pit now anyway. And there he goes. Albon, we've just got to watch the tyres. Because you don't slow, when you slow down, you still lose positions now. Unlike the first week of the season. Ofan, it depends on what you need. If you need race start, Lewis Hamilton. If you need overtaking, Max Verstappen. Harry, it'll take you a few months at least to get to Series 12. Depends how much you play though. I'm in Series 8, and I've been playing for a month on the free-to-play and this account, so you can probably do it in about a month, 2 months, let's say. It's tough. It is tough though. So we're looking good here. What we're not looking that good on is Albon's tyres. 13%. Closing us down all the time. Yeah, it would be good if they do, but the problem is it all costs, Nick. That's the problem. We should be able to sneak the 47 even though we run out of tyres. Should be able to coast to the line. Beautifully timed. Good 47, that one. Very good. Yeah, for new players, it's very difficult without the boost, like James says. Callum, welcome. Nice to see you in here. Not that much this season, Harry. Not that much at all. I saved a lot from last season. A few zeros in terms of a few hundreds. Perez is good on this game. Perez is a decent music man, only getting 18 points. His bot won't be happy with that. Nice little gold crate as well. So we can keep the pressure on. Got to keep making sure we can keep the slots open, just so we never miss any crates. K-Mag. Sonoda in there. We're going to get an epic. It's not great. It's not really epic, is it, the Fury? Let's just quickly fly through these, and then we can get back into it. The Ark's nearly up another level, and the Blaze. All about our epics now, really. TMD, welcome. We are in Series 12 TMD, chasing it along. Currently, hoping for the best. Nebro, have a good one. Enjoy work, if that is possible. I mean, you can probably class that I'm working now, in a way. Oh, no, not Monza. Monza's tough. Very tough. Now, Series 12, before Hutch updated it today, was race start boost. It's now not race start boost. So it was pretty good. It's not anymore. It's very painful now. Tulip boost, a bit of defending and speed. And that's all we can really hope for. Let's see what we got. Slow start. Never what you want, but you never know. You might get away well. And it's not too bad. So this is a track that we often score around 30, 35, and there's just nothing we can do, really. The AI sometimes go 4 soft, 4 medium. Like, they get 4 softs at Monza. It's incredible. And we just can't compete. And we can't overtake. Remember, defending, because defending is boosted. It's so hard to overtake them as well. As you can see, stuck behind Norris all the way through there, and Norris is on hard tyres. We finally do get past. P7, a little bit of lag. Just going back in the background was Albon. Legendary drivers should come later in the season. Not too sure on the timescales yet, but they will come later in the season. Same as milestone rewards. Just not ready at this stage. So I'm sure Hutch will drop them as soon as they can. Come on. What have we got? P7. I tell you, it's so tough sometimes. There's a move on Perez. Oh, and a move past Alonso. Here we go. Yeah, it depends what drivers they put in, though, Turkey. Depends what legendary drivers they've gone for. I wonder if they'll go big. I wonder if they'll try and get a Senna. I imagine the licensing on Senna is pretty tough to get. So Norris and Russell. P6, P7. What's George Russell on? Medium tyres. You can see the soft tyres, look, out from Leclerc and Hamilton, both doing 4 softs. Absolutely crazy speed. Crazy tyres. So it's really hard to actually do that. I don't know what you would need, because I can only just get 4 mediums. Yeah, milestones. Well, the things with milestones is, Turkey, we're going to have a lot to claim again when it does eventually go live. Some of us will have 100 milestones again. Well, Redress, they seem to be pretty good in games like this, though. Look at the front 2 now. Absolutely clear, Leclerc and Verstappen.
We've got a new subscriber.
As Freedom hits to subscribe. Freedom, if you are in here, welcome along. Formula Cryptic, welcome.
Karoon, we've got a new subscriber.
Metro Turk, welcome as well. Appreciate the hitting the sub. Formula Cryptic, absolutely. If you may wish. But, yeah, there's not a big of a gap compared to, let's say, real life. Yeah, well, Nick, don't worry, because Pit Pass is about to be released again. So in, what is it, Wednesday? We're going to get a new Pit Pass. So obviously anybody who's going through the series, don't claim them off your club yet. Wait until you go up another series. I went from like 7 million or 6.8 million. I went up 2 series and then it was 21 million a piece. And I think I doubled it again. I'm sure it was like 40 million eventually. It was very, very worth doing. Especially if you're not massively in need of coins. That's one thing to reiterate as well. As Albon is back in P8. Simon, so when the milestone comes out, you'll have to claim all. You'll go down like a long list and you'll claim all the ones that you've done. And then the pit pass, you'll have to claim before you leave the pit pass. So just covering off both angles there as well for you. So Norris P4, this is roughly about where we get to on here. Yeah, it's 100% worth waiting, Toki. Get into the next series, claim it, but remember to claim it before the new pit pass comes out because you'll only be able to claim 10. So make sure you claim it before then. Basically, you need to get 400 flags in by Wednesday, 9 o'clock. Is practically what you need to do. Best drivers for Series 9.
Karoon, we've got a new subscriber.
Earthen for Max, appreciate you hitting that subscribe as well. Very much appreciated. Best drivers for Series 9. Sharon Sargent probably is a better driver in Series 9 that you want to use. Let's have a look. Bottas Epic, I think. Yeah, probably Bottas. Your rares are going to be good, but they're going to be very expensive. So, and the main thing is, in Series 9, I think it's still car, is it? Is it still speed? Tricky. We do get boost. We gave away Cuppa, quite a few Cuppas for my 30th birthday last time. Now, I will tell you what, here's a sneak peek for anybody who's watching. Because you're watching, I'm going to tell you what I've got to give away in my Discord this week. So you've got to make sure you're in there. I'll drop that link again here in the chat. So what am I giving away this time round? This is before we get to 10k, by the way. So, I have got to give away this time 3 prizes. That's free. I've got 3 fingers. We're great. I've got 1,000 books and the legendary crate at your highest series. I've got 750 books and a legendary crate at your highest series. I've also got 500 books and a legendary crate at your highest series. So they are 3 prizes that I have got to give away, which will be going live in my Discord channel. Probably later today, tomorrow. So yes, 1,000 books and a high legendary crate of your series, 750 books and 500 books. The link is in the Discord. Well, the Discord link is in the chat. And it's so much easier for me to do it in there because it automatically, instead of having to copy and paste every single name of comment, it's so much easier to do it. So P6 and P9. Not the best start this time around. So yeah, some very nice rewards to give courtesy of Hutch. So yeah, you've got to make sure you're in there because if you are, you've got a chance. We'll probably leave it running for a week. Hopefully by that point, we're not going to be a million miles away from 10k and doing a big giveaway. Got to keep hitting that subscribe button on the old YouTube as well. It all benefits you at the end of the day. I don't get them, sadly. I can't enter myself. Miguel, welcome. Yeah, Earthant, you'll probably get a lot of people maxed out this season, though, because it is forcing people to go up the series this season. Big difference in difficulty from 9 to 10. The problem you're going to face, Tim, is the fact that you'll move from a car track in terms of speed every series, let's say, and you'll go to a driver, which means different tracks. That's where you find the more difficulty from. JK can enter. Why can't you enter? Yeah, Miguel, Series 10, tough. But you got to balance that setup out.
2sex Karoon, we've got a new subscriber.
And Bruno likes the thought of that. Giveaways. Hitting the old subscribe. Welcome, Bruno. Oh, you can. I mean, in theory, yeah, I guess I could, JK. I was basically saying that I can't because I'm not going to win myself, but it'd look a bit bad, wouldn't it? And the 1,000 bucks goes to me. Always getting Series 2 epic drivers to Coca. Yeah, that's unlucky. Not a lot. I can't even do a video for you because that is just pure luck. Sadly. I wish there was something different I could offer. But yeah, some good giveaways. Make sure you're all in there because I kind of asked for 250 hearts as a reaction to launch it, and we're currently up to 193. So there's a strong chance I'm going to be letting that one live tonight. Pit time boost. So when we did the original video, JK, the pit time boost was more of like a timing glitch. So it still does work, just not as effective as it seems anymore. Irfan. Now that is some long viewing because that isn't even last season. That's the season before. So we used to have some brilliant races with Music Man. So literally me and Music Man battled it out for months on end and we had the most fun. Can anybody remember the track? I can remember the track, but can anybody remember my battle with Music Man? Can anybody remember the score? What do we... Any long watchers here? Not going to give it away yet, but David's had a guess. For the Grand Slam League Series 13 winning, I'm not too sure, Dakota, yet. Not too sure what they're going to plan. Leclerc is so slow on the hards. Oh, we're going to push both cars through. That's beautiful play. We're going to run out of tyres, though, probably. We might be okay. Albon and Norris. To bring it home. Albon might just run out of tyres, actually. He is. I'm not going to pick up 47. It's going to be 46. Oh. I did have him at a Japan Suzuka race, but I think David's on about the key one. Singapore. Singapore, and it was 46 to me, 44 to Music Man in the end. P1 and P5. P1 and P3 for me, P2 and P4 for Music Man. Great, honestly, one of my favourite races. Literally the whole way through, full battle. I think he had higher team score as well, it was brilliant. Yeah, Toki, I wouldn't re-upload it if I lost it. Stuff like that. Voix, welcome. Volk, sorry. Not too sure yet. Not too sure. Hutch are pretty tight-lipped about Series 13. But it's not open yet. Obviously, they have some placement for it because it's already in the game. So, 1511. Ugh. Eduardo, welcome. I don't mean to click that button, but I've clicked it anyway. Well, I wouldn't talk about it, absolutely. Otherwise, Toki, it'd be... Do you remember that time you got beat? Yeah, all the time. I lose all the time. Yeah, Earthman, we had some amazing races. I miss it. I miss the competition. It was great. Logan Sargent for Eduardo. Me and you both, my friend. I feel your pain. It is tough. So we got more people joining. We're getting a few more people joining. Nice to see you all joining the Discord. Ready for the giveaways. The fun. And to tell you why Monza is difficult. Look at that for a start. P14 and P16. They really hutched us with this one. So, such hard tracks in this series. He is a fan. Yes, we played his bot not too long ago now. Probably about 4 or 5 races back, actually. So, yeah, still alive and kicking. Struggling like everybody else in the groups. I'm sure a lot of you have experienced the chaos in GP groups at the moment. It's interesting, to say the least. So, up to P9, this rival, P2 and P5, I mean, I think it's only a bot, but they're just so quick, we're not going to beat them anyway. So we're going to just try and take as many points as we can. Try and save up some power unit too, so that we can at least battle back a little bit later on. And that's what we do all the way down the straight. Let's go. So. P13, come on. So the giveaway will be in Discord soon, Heine. I never know to say Heine or Hinny, or I'm sure it's Paul. Never know which way to say it, but I'll say it anyway. It'll be released soon. The giveaway will probably go up tonight, I imagine, for anybody to enter. Prince and Kawhi boost, race start cornering, absolutely. Two of the best boosts on the game. Prince definitely usable. Kawhi not as much usable at the minute. Obviously, race start and cornering is still great. Heine, cool. That's fine. I always wonder when I pronounce names and I go, meh. Not too sure. But yeah, you'll be in Discord. I will tag everybody once it is live. We got a chance of winning this? Maybe. Got a lot of power unit, which is good. As we get past Ocon, who apparently, I don't know if it's true, apparently leaving Alpine at the end of the season. Don't know if that's breaking news or I've seen a rumour or something, but... And it is Paul. Yeah, I thought so. He is, yeah, that's what I thought. I didn't know if it was one of these fake pictures that's just out to annoy people, but... That is the case then. Why are we doing actually... I mean, Hamilton just gets past us, but we're actually doing okay in this race. Yeah, so I think it's just an odd split tricky with the groups. That is why we're getting odd numbered groups. They're obviously cutting it somewhere, and that is the end of that group. Which is annoying because, I mean, it's great because you can finish 44, like worst case. But don't get me wrong, if you're on the other side of that, it's not good. Thunderstorm, it will be live for probably to the weekend. So plenty of time, mate. No rush. Where do you think Ocon is going next year? He could potentially go to... Could he go to Audi? Haas? There's a seat at Haas. All up for debate. I might get a seat. Seeing how good I am at this game. I could drive an F1 car. How hard could it be? Logan Sargent, does it? Is he welcome? Welcome to Sprints. Yes, we're just doing a Series 12 sprint. It takes a while, so don't worry, there's plenty of time. We've done one already in terms of showing a reward, and we got Powerhouse, the engine, I think it was, for a P2. And we're probably around halfway there to our next one. Very welcome. Yes, streaming Monday and Tuesday, sprints. I know we haven't done Mondays for a while, have we? We've pretty much broke our schedule from what used to be a Monday, Tuesday. But we are live, so we've got to make the most of it. 1380 versus 1511. That's a good result. Another green crate. How many points are we on? 205. So we're only halfway. Yeah, got the win there nicely. I thought I'd just open that green crate, but it's still sitting there. Just like to keep the spaces, that's all. And that should see us another 160, so probably fill these 4 and we'll have 1 more left if we win. I mean, we've already done 1,500 flags since last night, yesterday. It's pretty busy. Yeah, we got the win there. That's what we needed. Powell, are you... Is this you? Are you in the stream sniping me? No worries, man. Have a good one. I appreciate your good luck. Powell likes to stream snipe me, but I don't know if it's his bot or not. Yeah, Earthan. So coin economy is different now, because obviously we gain a lot more coins later in the series, but I think this is Powell potentially. Mediums and soft. Doubt you'd put softs at the back, so I think it's a bot. Based on tyre placement, it is. Evening, Mark. Welcome along, Mark. Are you going for Challenger again this week? I might join you again. Well, it depends what group I get put in, actually. As Albon's got a good start here. This one's a real hit and miss in Series 12. You can either get an amazing start and end up P2 and P3, or you stay mid-pack. And we're about mid-pack. You are, yes. Grande, I probably will be playing on the free-to-play account, yes, tomorrow. I will be doing it after this sprint crate as well. So as soon as we've raced another 4 or 5 races, I probably will jump over to the free-to-play, because it only needs 200 points, I think, or 225 points or something. And I could do with some upgrades to beat Mark. Make sure we beat Mark again this week. He's coming in hot. Nick, I think Red Bull are going to win it, but I think McLaren will come second. And it'll be close between McLaren and Ferrari. McLaren are strong. Call Sergio Perez trash. We can't call Sergio trash.
Oh, Checo is a legend.
Absolute animal.
He is our long-standing, recent F1 Clash legend. Yeah, TMD, you getting any pride crates, TMD? You feeling it? Nemesis and Cyclone are very good parts to use. Some of the best ones on the game, which obviously we all try and get. So what we got? Mediums again. I wouldn't mind them bringing in the fact that we have to use 2 sets of tyres in a race in terms of different compound. I think that would be quite funny. That should be a nice little change. That would stop us doing a 1 stop at some places if we don't want to run the hard. You gotta think outside the box sometimes. As Albon comes out in P8. And Norris into P10. Which is good. And then we've got to get past Oscar. There's Monaco 0 stopper. But yeah, but you got to use both sets of tyres. Stuck at level 3. Well, yeah, that's because they are high level, aren't they, Earthan? That's the problem. And we are up to P5, P6. So making some good ground here. Making some good ground at all. Can we get some more points past Carlos Sainz? We need some more pit stops. Oh, there is a car in the pit. Albon. So weird for Albon to always be at the front of the grid on here. Takes some getting used to. He still beats us out of the pits as well, just to rub salt in the wounds. Harry, it's one thing that we are very much...
Sussex Karoon, we've got a new subscriber.
As Hugo Costa hits a subscribe. Hugo, if you're watching, welcome along. If you're not, and you eventually watch this video, welcome along. So yeah, we've gave a lot of feedback to Hutch. Even today, constant feedback to say it's too powerful. It is so powerful at the end of the day. They need to be reduced, either track stats or boosts. Because, I mean, there's people scoring 376 in Champions with a 1300 team score. It's supposed to be ridiculously tough at 1500 team score. Never mind doing what we're doing. I don't think this game has ever seen scores in the groups like it. So clearly they can see it's too easy.
2 secs, Karoon. We've got a new subscriber.
As Andre hits a subscribe. Andre, welcome. And we get a nice 42 points. Got to keep the pressure on this group. I don't know who's in it. But Series 12 is very, very tough. We'll have a quick look at the group. Shall we have a quick sneak peek? Oh yeah, it's pretty tough out there. Pit Pass, Earthan, though Nemesis and Cyclone they'll probably give towards the end of the season. That's what they usually do. The longer the season goes on, the better the rewards that you get through the Pit Pass, naturally, because the game draws to the ending of it for that season. Nick, I can still see Red Bull winning. I think Max will still win a fair amount of races. Perez will just score. I think they'll be fine, but I hope not. Harry, it is possible with the right setup, but obviously it takes them to be using the wrong setup to be able to beat them. Yeah, well, Tricky, got to keep racing. Just keep racing and it will pop up when it's ready. Tell the missus the exact same thing. Welcome, Avalanche. Welcome along. Yes, P5 on the free-to-play. I'm secretly disappointed because I was literally one corner away from P1. However, it's the best I could do. P5, top 10. We are now going to be in the chaos of some tough groups. But welcome, Avalanche. JK, I knew you'd like that one. Vinay, welcome. Vinny, how did you get on this week? Another podium? Good luck, Earthan. Hope you smash the sprints. Hope you get some good rewards. P1 champ again. Vinay. There's me finishing P100. Vinay laughing it up over there. Still in the wrong club, though. Avalanche with a P4 as well. Congrats, Avalanche. Epic Albon, JK. Epic Albon is good. He's a good driver on this game this season.
2 secs, Karoon. We've got a new subscriber.
As TMD goes in with the Twitch Prime. Already 3 months. Oh yeah, TMD. And yes, if anybody else is watching on Twitch or has Twitch, go and get a free monthly subscription for free if you've got Amazon Prime. Go and hit the follow, subscribe button on Twitch. Come on then, Albon. Let's go. Yeah, he's a big card. Albon's very good. Andre Alexandru, P1 in Challenger. Nice. That's what I was dreaming of myself. P1. Man, congratulations. Great result. Yeah, Vinay, don't even... What did you get? You got Alonso the other time. Please don't tell me you got something amazing again. Do you think Canada's tough? It is. Canada is tough. Notoriously tough. Sprints and GP. Sprints haven't been too bad for me, but it's long on this account. Series 12 is rough and ready. Leclerc. How the good get better, eh, Vinny? Wow, level 6. Jesus. That is incredible. By the time I get a P1, if I ever get a P1, it'll be back down to about 90 epics. Congrats, man. Congrats. Still in the wrong club. Like, yeah, but there's obviously a downside to everything, but no, good work. Absolutely good work. I wish Series 12 crates were a lot better, though. We'll get you one day, Vinny. We'll get you a new home. So, Norris P2. Kevin should be rated better. Someone say Kevin.
Kevin!
The problem is Kevin's got 10 super license points on him, or whatever he's got. I mean, he's a bit dangerous. Eduardo is going to cause debate, I'm telling you. Now, this was a real player. I've only just realised on lap 8 that this is a real player. I didn't actually realise it was, but it is. And they're in 12th and 13th. Avalanche, not yet. I can't believe we got him in the free-to-play account and then following with the crate as well. Typical me. It's ever since I called him Logie Bear Sergeant. 2 Jin on the go. Yeah. Good win. Yeah, I do like it, Vinny. It depends. I wish they put more tracks in, though. Like, maybe have a set of 8, or a set of 7, or a set of 6. I think they will. If they've changed it within 3 weeks, 4 weeks, they're definitely going to change it again. So, 289. Sergeant in a P2 Series 8 crate. Oh. Well, what we've got now is we literally need to... It's going to be about 3 races still. Oh, Craig, don't tell me you're watching me and you're stream sniping me now. 1502, Craig. I don't know if he's here. I don't know if it's his bot. Series 10 is still mixed, I think. JK, yep. Pierre Gasly at Red Bull. I don't know who they go for. I thought they'd have gone for Alex, but he's just signed a contract extension with Williams. Not that it means anything, right? P10 and P12. See if we can get you. Let's see. For anybody just joining, make sure to join my Discord. It is a link in the chat in YouTube right now. And there'll be a giveaway launching very soon on it. So make sure to keep an eye out. And hit the like button as well. Come on. We are approaching a sprint crate as well. So just getting towards that. Perez till 2025. That's if they keep him that long. Unless they get fed up with him. K-Mag race ban. I could see that. I could see that Avalanche, and I could see Bearman coming in for him in that race. That is my prediction. I think he has, Mark. I think Gasly got sacked, didn't he? Same as Albon. The thing is, though, Red Bull are still second in the Constructors' Championship. So as long as they're second, they don't need to make a change. They're not going to take another number 1 driver. That is for sure. Ocon, I think Ocon will go Haas. And he'll be a pain in the Haas for them instead. Griezmann's dreaming. Ocon to Alpha. Possibly. Liam Lawson's supposed to have a seat somewhere. Yuki could go to Red Bull. Yuki's performing okay. But is he... I think he's too hot-headed. Ocon... I mean, it's very well and true that he could not get a seat. Is he good enough to... Is he good enough for not a seat? I'd argue that Carlos Sainz deserves a seat more than Ocon. And Nick's probably hit the nail on the head. Some interesting decisions to come. I'm sure the driver merry-go-round in full swing. I can see why, Mark, couldn't you, though? He's a hothead. They don't want that. Perez does what they want. Sure tries to. Behrman at Haas, that's probably possible. Hulkenberg's leaving anyway because he's going to Audi. In, was it 2026? So it looks like we've got the beating of Craig's bot. Luckily, it's not Craig. Just get past Leclerc. There we go. Into P1. That's what we like. Not going to get ahead of the other car, though. Just coming out ahead of us, Norris. Could get Albon, though. That would be good. Medium tyre Albon. See you later. P1, P3. That is what we need. I mean, Nick, it's probably not a bad shout. I mean, 2026, when the regulations change, there's going to be some... I think that's when most contracts do tend to end. So we could see some big changes. Oh, come on. Come on. We can get a nice 46 points here. That would be good. Don't think we can get this in 2. I mean, I forgot tricky that the England game was on. Oh my God, it's just overtook us. Where did that come from? We're still going to win though. 45. Any prediction for the England game? I forgot it was on. 2-0 England. Let's go for. Oh, we've got 1 lap left. I thought that was it. I thought we were done. I'd literally put my phone down thinking that we were done, and we're not. Ocon to Mercedes. Jeez. I mean, stranger thing happened. I think Sainz will go to Mercedes, if I'm honest. He's too good of a driver. Although, according to F1 Clash, awful on tyre management. Somehow. So, job done. Job done. $45 points. Against. Let's have a quick look what Craig's running. Level 5, level 5. Oof. And a very strong car as well. I mean, we're quite lucky to get the win in that one, really. 122 team score difference. And we are on 334. Let's just open this gold crate up. See if there's anything nice inside it. No, there's not anything nice inside that. So, 2 more races and we get our sprint crates. 2 more. And then we'll jump over to the free-to-play. And have a little bash at free-to-play. See what we can get. Monaco. Hopefully we can sneak P1, but I think we're on the back foot after looking last time. Nick Schumacher. Avalanche, that's a good shout. Nick Schumacher. Reserve driver. Will they take a punt? That would be interesting. Defending and cornering. Prince. I think Behrman will at Haas. Ferrari owned as well. So P12. Don't really matter what we score here on the basis that we're going to need 2 races anyway. So with that in mind, we can just no pressure this. But Albon on the mediums, it shows how drivers can just sometimes find the right lines. Because look at that, P3. Well, trust me, they would break the endurance racing contract, I'm sure. I'm sure there's a clause in that contract that says if I am offered a seat at a Formula One team, I'm allowed to break my contract. I would 100% expect that to be in there. It'd be like me saying, I'm contracted to Hutch, but saying, right, if I'm allowed in McLaren come in as a content creator for them, let me in. I mean, I'm not contracted to Hutch, but that's just a point. Won't be contracted for anything. Who knows? F1, if you're watching, get me on board any way you can. I just want to be involved. So, P1, P7. F1 manager, just haven't had the time, Eduardo, since this new season has started on F1 Clash. However, the new season of F1 Clash, F1 manager is approaching, so we'll be diving back into it, don't you worry. I'm looking forward to the creator team. We will be back. We will be back. And that's all my time gone then. If it wasn't already. So Norris, probably go for some mediums. The Air should be good, shouldn't it? Completely different. A new swing on things. Looking forward to that one. So, P6. Norris just about to run out of tyres. Please, the problem we've got with Series 12 is because it takes 400 points, it is literally an hour and 15 minutes racing. That is literally what it is. And you can get Nico Hulkenberg, Sargent, the lot. So P3 and P11. Hopefully not today. Any update on Club Championships? Not seen anything yet either, Mark. I'm sure they must be making amendments to it. Obviously, they said before that it'd be out for the new season, but that isn't the case. So there must be some sort of changes, redirection. I think it's still coming from what I'm aware. Twiggy, welcome. Yeah, don't worry, Twiggy. We're good for another hour or so at this rate. Rewards, not too bad. I'm looking forward to the new exhibition, though. That is when I'm going to start to really focus up and start actually finishing my main account rounds. But what do we got? P7. Can we get past? Not quite. Stefan, welcome. Yeah, Champions Grand Slam. I don't think anybody really knows what it is at the moment, unless it is literally just a different series. It literally could just be a Series 13 of every single track. Oh, Jesus, we're in the tunnel. Let's go in the tunnel again. Let's go in the tunnel. It's close enough to the tunnel. As we ride on board with Lando Norris through the swimming pool section. You don't see this in the F1 Clash advert. I'm stuck. Look at the camera work on here, look. Beautiful. Oh, just gone through a building. It's all right. No comment, David. I wouldn't say never. Wouldn't say never. Up the inside of Albon. Oh, let me down. Albon's going to win, though. Avalanche, I'm sure they're looking at it. They're receiving a lot of feedback to do with the new season at the moment. So as you can imagine, they're not going to leave. They're not going to leave it as it is. Everyone will be bored of the game in about 10 days' time, if not already. Right then, let's see. Let's see what we got. One race, I think, is all we got. All it takes. Another gold crate. Nice. But yeah, the groups are too bad at the minute. Alright, let's go. One more. Might be P2, could be P3, it could be coins, it could be P4. As we got instantly. Let's see what we can do here. Yeah, well the problem is, Twiggy, groups are not big enough at the moment, especially for like champions, because there's just not enough players there. A little bit of Series 8, Mark. We are in Series 7 at the moment because we're grinding coins, but we have unlocked and got flags in Series 8. Monaco, defending and cornering again. So I don't think we need that many points here. Julianis, welcome from Miami. Lovely. And it is real player as well. And look at the start we've got. Not great. Series 12 Legendary. Not yet, David. I don't think I've got one. Series 8, I'll show you what we've got when we switch over to the free-to-play after this. It's not amazing. But it does the job. We won a couple of races and then we lost quite a few races. And I'm just happy to take the points here because that's all we need. We only need like 25 points or something to take a crate here. So I'm not too bothered about the result. And Insandre's car is a lot faster than mine. So we'll just leave it on medium to cruise. At this point. Higher team score, faster car. So we just got to let it be here. Yeah, so mine's balanced, Mark. But slightly more cornering, I think, is what I've gone for. Overall. We got back ahead somehow, but he's pushed himself back through. Julianis has been grinding hard.
Looks like there's a new follower.
Oh, wow. So, Insandre's watching us on Twitch, whilst also destroying me. I mean, if that rubs salt in the wounds, I don't know what will be. Insandre, welcome. You've beat me on this one. I'm not even going to try and even attempt to try and catch you up. You're a lot stronger than we are. And I have to run mediums because I can't be bothered with Albon running out of tyres all the time. But hey ho, we're going to end up double stacking as well here. We only need about 20 points for a crate, so yeah, we're going to end up badly double stacking in this one. Yeah, well, Twiggy, full cornering won't work in Series 8 because obviously it's not a cornering. It's all about defending, I think, still, Series 8. I'm going to have to push Albon here. When I saw you alive. Now, fair enough, Insandre. You've got the win in this one, easy. I'm going to double stack here and take some utter pain. Sprints are very tough in Series 12. Insandre, how do you find sprints? I find them tough, but I'm not also massive team score. And there's the double stack we were talking about. 94 speed, 111 cornering, 100 power unit, 106 qualifying for Mark. That should be fine, Mark. That's solid. So we're going to try and gain a few points. Imagine if I don't get enough points here, because it's pretty shocking at the minute. Norris can't overtake anybody. Luckily, there's a car in the pits that we're probably not going to even overtake. We can't overtake them. Sprints like real life. What? Like sprint races? Yeah, 400's mad, isn't it? 100% 10 races. Probably even 11 for me sometimes. It's tiring work. I mean, I don't know who could commit, like ordinary people, let's say, for an hour and 15 minutes of racing. It's pretty mad. Well, I mean, to be fair, we all are mad, don't get me wrong. Especially when you can get Logan Sargent at the end of it. I don't know how many points we needed, but I'm a bit worried that I'm only on 27. Oh. It's not gone our way, this race, at all. Try and close up. Can Albon make a move past somebody? He's got through. Yeah, I mean, they could do sprint, like, shorter races. I mean, that would probably be an idea. But how they work that, they'd have to have a completely different series, I think, for that. Got Silva, Ricardo. Oof. Danny Rick coming in hot. Well, that'll be the end of our main account. If we have to go for another race here, I'll be like, ugh, gutted at the same time. Yeah, I remember, was it Bahrain they did, David, didn't they? Well, that was a shocker. It's Andre Weldon. You were always going to smash us on that one. 29 points. That worries me a little bit, I must say. .1404. Yeah, lot better car than us, especially for a cornering track. Nice work. Nice setup. Please don't tell me I've really messed this up. I haven't, but it's P2 anyway. Oh, P2. And now we get the moment of truth before we quickly switch to the free-to-play and have a couple of goes at that. What are we going to get? Get your comments in. Get your chat in. What are we getting for P2? I mean, P2's okay, actually, in sprints, considering that it's 10 races. It's bonkers. Eduardo goes for Albon. That would be a good. Logie Bear. Oh, no, Mark. No. Kevin Eduardo says, Kevin! Everyone going for the great Sargent vote, right? Logan again. Hawk. You guys are cruel. Logie Bear. I don't think anyone said a good one apart from Eduardo. But then he backed it up with Kevin. So Q-Storm goes for Albon. 20 Leclerc. Hulkenberg for Aram. 11 for Verstappen. 12 Albon. And this is where we realise an hour and 20 minutes racing, or whatever it is. Vinny says Powerhouse. That'll be good again, Vinny, which is we already had that once. I wouldn't mind beat. Now we need this. I'm not going to look. I'm going to do the no look special. And it needs to be somewhat good. P2, an hour and somewhat of racing. There's his Leclerc. Julien says good. Well, we've got some Leclerc. Oh, nice. If that is Leclerc. Oh, yeah. We'll take that one. Is it worth an hour racing to get 8 Leclerc? I'll let you be the judge of that one. But I'll have that. I will absolutely have that one. So let's, because that is a big ache to go and do. Let's get on to the other account, shall we? Let's get on to the other account. So let's load up. So share. Share. I will take that reward. I'm just celebrating in my head for 8 Leclerc. He's always nice. So, I mean, it's pretty hard going from one account to the other. Pretty nice. Series 8. So let's see if anyone is Series 8. David says worth the grind. Everyone's saying worth it. Lacey Adams, good day. We've got Leclerc and Powerhouse from Sprint Rewards. And we have just jumped over to the free-to-play accounts. So I need to look at the setup. Gold Epic Zenit. Hulk Magnus and Sergeant Drake J. Oh. So. This is what we got at the minute, but it was on our Challenger GP, wasn't it? So that's why. And we kind of need a setup that's balanced. Series 8, defending, cornering. So it's 2 cornering, a speed, and a power unit track. So let's take a look, shall we? I need to bring everything. I want to probably keep that in, actually. Get a bit of cornering on the go. Just unlock 12 to 8. You're going to see some Series 8 now, my friend. Probably need some more speed. Don't want to use too many coins. I might quickly run out of coins. Right, let's see what else we got. Turbojet and Sabre. Like so. I mean, it's not the strongest setup in the world. I mean, I like that. That's not bad at all. Qualifying is low. That's the problem. Qualifying is low. 15 speed. Probably struggle if we take too much speed off, but 11 qualifying. What else could we do? Let's take off 17 cornering, add 13. I might go with that, but I think we'll struggle. 18 for 7. Could add that, but I don't really want to push my team score up too high. Power unit could take off more cornering. What's power unit? 95. Yeah, Series 8 I'm going to try and jump into because that's where the sprint crates are. Drivers wise, I haven't really got a lot. This is my problem. Zhou Guan Yu. And maybe Pierre Gasly. I haven't really got a lot at all. It's pretty tough. I could take George Russell. Race start is awful though. I want a bit more tyre management. Let's go with this, I think. Let's see what happens. I'm going to take Gasly. Swapping and a changing. Let's go with that. Let's see what happens. Let's use our spinner and hope we win a race. What are we going to get? Eduardo, look after yourself. What are we getting? Joe should be good. I think he should, but I'm going to try. 1 hour coins. I mean, we can't lose if that's the case. It's not what I really want. Not what I want. Well, actually, I was looking at drivers, and Gasly's got poor defending. I don't need Gasly. I need defending drivers, don't I? So Zhou probably will come in. Let's go with these two. Thunderstorm, have a good one. Defending and cornering. Sprint on free-to-play Series 8. Let's see. Sprint rewards, Max, they've been good. We've got 2 second place finishes on the main account. We got Powerhouse and Charles Leclerc. We've just jumped over to the free-to-play account now. And Series 8, as JK says, is rough. Joe, welcome. Welcome along. Let's see what we got. See what we can do. So, medium. Now, we're going to need to use some boosts, but I don't want to use masses, but I need to win some. Downforce. Double downforce. It'd have been nice if we got a decent one then. Now, let's pick up some wins. We need to get off to a good start in Series, P6 and P23. Jesus. Season 8 without boost is hell. That's why I'm going to try and use them until I've got no more. Simply, oh my God, we're getting absolutely bumper card around here. True Guan Yu coming through. No pit stops necessary. I don't think we'll be able to last the track though. I mean, unless tyres were not a thing. So P13. Remember, we need to score as many points as we can, but we also need to beat the rival. Because we don't want to lose the coins. We're losing at the moment. But we are going to try and use all our wit, all our skill to try and pick up some victories. Hopefully Series 8 sprints are not too hectic. Because we need a bit of luck. Rivals on softs, that's actually good to see. And Zhou Guan Yu gets into P12. And we're past the other Kicksalver into P17. P6 for the rival. Jesus, P5. 7 places behind him. Simone, welcome. Which series are we doing? Currently in Series 8. We've just switched over to the main account. Now that's an early pit stop for the rival. I don't think they usually pit after lap 2. Go for softs as well. That's strange. Could be a real. It'll be way easier. Well, hopefully, JK, we can get him from the sprint. As we go past Danny Rick, P16. Jumping around all the time here because of pit stops. And cut back down. It's going to take a bit of everything that we've got. We've got Leclerc behind us, who's surely going to come past because he's going to be mighty quick in this series as we nearly get past Gasly. And we do now get past Gasly. So good work there. Russell defending. And we're going to come in from P6. That's good. Where is the rival? Well out back. We've got to keep concentrated. Get these wins in if we can. Here we go. Let's go. P13. Okay, yeah, hopefully I can get Bottas then fairly quick. Now, we're going to pick up some low points a lot of the time in Series 8 because we are not a front runner. And we've only just unlocked it. That's going to be our problem. Now, Rival's probably going to finish last. That's pretty much guaranteed here. Unless there's a breakdown. So we need to start pushing / getting some power unit back. Tips for Series 8, Armando. We are right here in Series 8. We've gone for a balanced setup. And we're still losing though at the moment. Yeah, Monaco's tough. Monaco is a tough track on this game. What do we got? We're literally 6 places ahead and 7 places behind on track. Let's just gain some power unit. Still got 2.5 laps to go. Some pit stops in as well. No, Ricciardo will come into the pits actually. How did you get the personalised livery, David? We were victorious in the Community Championship earlier in last season. And that is how we ended up with the livery. There's now Zhou Guanyu trying to hold off the Red Bull, which has switched to Russell. But here we are, behind Albon. Singapore's good. Singapore is a decent track this season. Need Zhou Guanyu to take P9. We need to take P17 if we can. P16. Which I don't think we can. Is anybody going to pit? There is a car in the pit of Fernando. And I don't think we just hit the lead. I don't know how much longer. That rival has got a pit as well. So he's going to drop 1 more place. Zhou Guanyu should be good for P8 here. Rock on, David. Absolutely. We have got a chance of winning. Rivals in the pits. They're not going to pick up any more positions. Nor is the rival out front. So we've got to gain if we can. Oh no, Russell's had a bad line through there. Oh, Zhou Guanyu's just been overtook as well. Russell is vulnerable here. Russell is a vulnerable. Come on, George. Come on. And that is going to see us win. Come on. Oh, it is so much difficult. When it gets to the free-to-play, we were just literally grinding for an hour, coming through the pack with ease at times, and now we're battling for P9 and P17 in Series 8. But a win is a win. A lowly 24 points. But we do get a Series 8 crate, which is nice. Let's open that. Bringing up the coins a little bit as well. I haven't got the sprint button, sadly, so I can't see how many points we're on. Any news on Hutch's plans? No news just yet, Joe. They are looking at things, of course, especially with how the season is going so far. What track do we get now? Hungary. Here's some tough tracks in Series 8. They are checking, as Ferrari says. Indeed they are. And make sure, if you are just joining, make sure to join our Discord. We are going to launch a giveaway soon. It includes 1,000 bucks, 750 bucks, and 500 bucks. That is the giveaway that we're going to be sending out. Look at that for qualifying. P1, P10. Defending and cornering. Jesus. This is going to be a rough one. And it's a real player as well. So they're going to use boosts from P1 and P5. I mean, they're taking their time. Yep. P23, P21, P1 and P10. And we've got Gladiator and Eagle boost. So Eagle's the wrong boost. Because it's got speed, it's got tyres, but it's not got cornering. So again, if we win this race, I'd be very shocked. But never say never. We might have a better setup You never know. But we're already moving past one of his cars. As we settle in. Hopefully he's got the wrong setup on his car and he's going to go backwards. That is the dream. P1. Jesus. Fernando is on fire. A safety car. Now, I'm not going to pit here. I'm going to stay out. Series 8 setup. I'll try and show you. I am running through sprint races, so I do want to continue the pace, but I'll try and show you. I don't know how many points it is for a sprint in Series 8. I think it might be 250? 225? 200? I don't know. So Rival has pitted, moves to P5. 250. Oof. Oh. It's going to take us a long time if we're only getting 25 race. Well, that's true. Fernando is good at driving slow cars. You're not wrong. We need a miracle here, though, because we're one place ahead of him, but also, at the same time, 6 places behind his number 1 driver. Now, what we should be able to do is get to lap 5 here. I think this guy's got the wrong setup on. I don't think he's very quick. So we will be able to get to lap 5, I'd have thought. Or I might just still jump a lap 4 pit stop with one of them. Russell's got slightly better tyre management by the look of it. So what I could do is I could get one in the pits early here with a full power unit like Zhou Guanyu. What I might do is just slow down Zhou Guanyu here. So I'm going to go tactical, absolute tactics here. I'm going to try and slow these down behind us. I mean, I didn't slow him down too much. And he goes round, so that's good. Now we're going to go to softs with Russell. And now what we want to do is an absolute full pace attack with Zhou Guanyu. This is the undercut of undercuts. Joe, level 1 Russell, level 2 Zhou Guanyu, I think. So now we're doing the undercuts, and you can see we're already on the back of the pack. And we're already in the pits with Russell. This could be a good undercut. This is what we needed. Rival's not even in the pits yet. We've got to watch tyres, but we're already past. And now we've got to watch tyres a little bit. Russell round the outside. I don't think the Rival's got the best setup on. Don't think they have. Come on, team orders, let me through. Come on. Still got a pit as well out front. Anyone else still got a pit? Not really. Can we pull a miracle? We've got a long way to go though. Don't think we will be able to. Trying all the time. Verstappen inside. Come on. Come on. Pace. Need pace. Need a pit stop from Albon. That helps. Rival's in the pits as well. Come on then. He's on. The race win is on. That Hamilton is going slowly. Need to get past Hamilton. Come on, inside. Oh, why have you bottled that? Bottled it. And I'm going to bottle it again, but... Vamos! That is how you take down someone who starts P1 and P10 and boosts And we start out the back in P21 and 24 or whatever it was. Might only be 33 points, but it's definitely worth it. And you'll see this guy didn't have a cornering setup. Yep, not as much as we did. He went for qualifying. You might start at the front, but your car isn't as quick. Level 2 Bottas as well. Level 3 Ocon. And we played the right strategy. We played it perfect. Armando, let's go. So I can't see what we're on sprints, but I know we've only did about 50, 60 points. 673 this time. Got to keep using booster, that's the problem. Austria, which is... it's speed and tyres? Sprint icons bugged, yeah. Tulip, I've got a lot of Tulip, I think, on this account, actually, David. Good point. I think I've got about 800 Tulip. So this track I might be absolutely good with. Speed and defending, isn't it? It's not a tyre management series, I was thinking it was. So, soft mediums. Speed and defending. Let's go. Cheers, Avalanche. Have a good one. I hate this track. Eats ERS at a fast race. It does, Frenchie, but let's see. And welcome along. No real player, which seems to be a good sign. And let's see if we can get away. Okay. As there is Daddy Boy Stroll. Rival pushing, so it looks like it is a real player. Just not pushing off the line by the look of it. And we're going to push these first few laps, or first lap even. And take P11. And then we're going to cut back down. So, done our early attack. We're going to run a free soft, 4 medium, and a 4 medium, free soft, 3 soft. ERS already gone. It does go quick, very much so. Rivals on hards. Let's see what they plan to do with that hard tyre. Oh, as we get past 2, they're going so slow out front. So slow. Up to P7. Russell's not making it through, but the other rival's out in P24. So we've got a good chance of overcoming this one. We just don't have a lot of speed at all. A lot of cars grouped together, but that's the same for the rival. And rival's got both cars. Well, it is a real player because you can't start both cars on the same compound. The AI don't do that. So they're going for the one stop on both, it seems. And we'll see who is victorious. We'll see who's got the right setup, who's got the right strategy. Chris, welcome. And then Russell's in. So continue on. Let's see where that other hard tyre is. He's just at the top of the straight. And Rival's in as well. Rival only did 4 laps, now going to softs. Need to get past a few of these cars if we can. And we're through. Rival has pitted. Into P15 we go. Rival just pushing out. So yeah, definitely real player. If we ever doubted it. And they might have a good setup. Remember, we don't actually carry a lot of speed on this setup at all. Speed's our worst factor when it comes to these tracks. I know, David, I know. Everyone's in the sprint as well. That's the problem. Now we've got both cars in the way of each other here. Keep pushing hard. Surely that rival at the back, your P21, is on softs and will have to pit. Yes, they will. Jogan, you can carry on. Hopefully get past Albon here. Angles for the move into turn 1. And can get better traction. Right on the cusp here. Right on the cusp. Take show off, conserve. I'm trying to get some power unit back so I can attack. Come on, Russell. Oh, just sneaking through. There's the rival coming out. He's just going to get ahead of us, I think. He is. But that car is out in P20. We've got a chance. We're getting chased down, though, hard by Gasly. Gasly's going to get us here. We do not have the pace for this at all. But we do have the pace to get Alonso, I think. Come on. Come on, Russell. Push, 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 Joe. Defend. Oh, there's a breakdown as well. There's a breakdown. Hamilton. Come on, you've got to get past Hamilton here. Thank you. P11. Is it enough? Oh, well enough. Get in. Flying on the free-to-play. Chris, that's strange. Unless you've clicked it by accident. That'd be very, very strange. Oh, nice gold crate as well. That rival still had a good setup. Level 1 look. They are running that strategy and we absolutely foiled it. And they had a very good car as well. And we beat them. So, just turns out it's not exactly what you think you're doing. Yeah, strange one, Chris. Very strange. Okie doke. So I don't know where I am on sprints. But I imagine we've only scored around 100 points. As now we've got another real player. Strategy is everything. Absolutely. Strategy setup is always key. We're back at Austria, which we know is our toughest track. But hopefully we can put in a good strategy again. Make sure you are hitting that like button. Make sure if you are watching and you haven't subbed, hit the sub button. There's a bit of rain this time. This is going to be interesting. Come on in. So I imagine this is a real player. Not pushing though, but it matched up pretty quickly. So fully expecting of a real. Just pretending it's a bot, I think. As now we get away. Let's see what sort of... I don't know if we can do 5 laps on this circuit. I don't think we can. Get past Oscar and Stroll. Go on. Oh, not quite. We're not a million miles off 5 laps, though, I must say. Pretending to be a bot, absolutely, Lacey. We know. We know. Full power unit. But look at Danny Rick out the back. David, welcome. Yeah, we can't do 5. As we move up to P, or thought we moved up. Remember, speed is our worst setup. By the way, David, Marcelo is called David as well. I know you're being sarcastic there. We know what you're like. I know what you're like. What did you miss? We've had Leclerc, we've had Powerhouse, and we're currently... I mean, it is raining, but I'm going to pit for wets. And then we're going to go for softs. Too many Davids. There's only two, we're all good. So we've got Zhou Guan Yu in free air. Rival did the same as well, so it's 100% still trying to pretend. And now it looks like everybody comes in on this lap. Jesus, so lap 4 is the crucial lap you don't want to pit at. Volks, it depends on the track stats. If power unit isn't one of the key features, then no. Only if it's on one of the tracks it helps having. So we can still keep pushing here. Rivals P3 on wet tyres. Come on, Joe. You on wets? We can extend this out. I can go to mediums. I can go to softs, actually. No, I want to go mediums. Come on, it's still 33% wet. Oh wow, we're not even getting through anymore. It's painful. And now we're going to pit. Oh, safety car. Safety car. Oh. Just brought him in. Just that would have absolutely destroyed us, but this is going to be tough anyway. This is going to be... I mean, that came at the wrong time. That come at the worst timing. Rivals in P13. We are definitely looking like losing this race. I don't think the safety car is going to pack everybody up as well. The safety car is moving quick, and we're not even around the last corner yet. It's pretty pathetic how quick these safety cars are still. Look at that. We're literally only just round here. Sometimes the game just doesn't let you in. We're not going to catch up. We're going to use 3/4 of our power unit to even get anywhere near. And it's going to rain again in 20 seconds time, but I'm staying out there. Look how far back Russell is. Nothing we can do though. That is just how racing happens. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you get what you want. You can see it took us an absolute age to catch up. We're into P3. We're going to get decent points for the sprint. Sadly, we're not going to win this duel, but we tried. Rivals going backwards, but so are we. Russell in absolute mayhem. What series? Series 8 Volks. Really, we got done by the safety car there. We had to use pretty much all of our power unit just to catch back up. So 7-1-6. And the rival using a Danny Ricciardo common because he's called Morgan Pro, but he's obviously not a pro because he has to resort to these tactics. So, yeah. But we scored 34 points, so that is good. Yeah, 100 wanted me to lose, and a guy running a pretty rubbish loadout, which we can't do a lot with. I think if we didn't get the safety car there, it'd have been a little bit different. Yeah, Series 12 on the main account. We did a couple of sprints. We've switched over to Series 8 on the free-to-play. So 721 for this one. Back to Austria, our worst circuit to get because of our speed levels. England, half-time. Jesus, what is it? Nil-nil, I assume then, Tricky? 20. So we've got another one of these. We're getting all these cars that are running this dodgy setup in Series 8. Is everyone struggling that much? More exciting. Watch Love Island, Tricky. So let's see how we can get away. And again, we're going to have to try and beat these dodgy setups. I got rain to dry in 2 minutes 20. We're not making much. Obviously, our speed setup is not great. Well, exactly, Tricky. We've got more chance scoring on here. And we're playing a racing game. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me, Twiggy. That's the unlucky part of it. That's really what can happen. Come on, Russell. Need to gain some power. Where is he? P7. And we're on the back foot. Any moves? Oh, this. We need to get away from Austria. It's really hurting us. But sadly, at the moment, we can't. I didn't really want to do this, but everybody pits on lap 4, don't they? It's a nightmare. Yeah, Kimo. I think that's probably what it's designed to do, though. I think it's out there to reduce the boost levels. Reset the game a little bit when you think about it. Yeah, it's always been the case, folks, though. They don't match the driver's region up to the event. They never do. So we're going to make good ground with Joe. We're going to make good ground with Russell. Oh, George. George is struggling. Dry weather coming in, though. We can make these tyres last a little bit. Oh, really? I've not heard that one, Chris. Unless they gave it you when you weren't online. They could have gave it you when you were not online. That would have been very weird to do. All right, come on. Joe's got one more lap in him, and then he's going to have to go softs here. Russell probably going to have to do the same. Yeah, they must have applied it when you weren't actually online. It's the only thing I can see, because they can't put it anywhere else, unless they said, please let us know a time and day and we'll add it then. Yeah, I used all my boost last season on this account. I've got a lot of boost left still, but I used all the Rooster, all the Gladiator, and it's a very good boost now. That's annoying. That's very unlucky. As now Zhou Guan Yu comes out onto the softs. And they're all going to pit the next lap, I'd have thought. And we thought it seemed to be a lot quicker these days in dry tyres in the wets. Because we're keeping pace with these, look, and they're on wets. It's like they've changed the crossover. David Lock to Kevin.
Kevin!
Get past Russell. P8, P24. So he's going to confirm and finish P24. Question is, can we get anything more? I don't know if we need anything more. We're on 24. He's only on 18. So that's good. And he's actually lapped his own car. And that's what you get for following. When you've got one good and one bad driver, the bad driver usually does pretty bad. Joe Guan Yu chasing home, not going to get there. Russell's going to stay where he is. The rival will stay where he is. And we are going to come home in P11 and P15. And the rival actually got lapped. 73 seconds behind. I mean, it feels good when you beat one of these accounts because they are trying to get around you. Welcome, David G. Well, exactly, Latey. It helps, but not this time. Yes, Toki Pride Crate. Not a fan of it, if I'm honest. And we'll keep with our 24. You'll see here as well. Level 1. And level 1 Hamilton. Like, Jesus. So I don't know how we're doing on the sprint crate, but at the minute we've got 8.5 million. I mean, we could upgrade a little bit. Get another 2 speed out of us. 4.5, 3.8. Not going to use them just yet. I could do that, but I don't want to do it yet. No, stop it. Let's just keep going. It's all good. I don't know how many points we're on. That's the thing. Because the sprint crate is gone, I don't know if I'm in first. I don't know if I'm in fifth. I doubt I'm going to be in first when I'm scoring literally 35 points max a race. 806 team score. Oh. And now off to Imola. Power unit defending. What strategy do I do here? I'm pretty sure I can do a 3-3-2 and that works okay. Pretty sure. I haven't really got anything here. Let's use a Taurus. Let's just spam it. Let's go with that. 2-3-3, 3-2-2. Or 3-3-2 because I need to do 8 laps. Hard and mediums. I'm sure Guan Yu is going to get a good start. All right, let's go. We've got a good start here. P18, P19. Yeah, well, 4 hards I find very slow. I did it once in a Challenger GP and it was painful. So that's why I'm trying to avoid the 4 hard. Russell will be able to do a 3 laps on the softs, I think. Joe Guan Yu will do 2. And then I'll cruise him for 3 laps. I think he can just do 3, just about. It's a good little move up the inside. Yeah, a lot of you saying 4 hard. I'll have a look at that. The only reason I didn't is because it didn't do very well the last time. That was in Series 6. But as we come out, Shogun Yu is going to be in some decent air. So he's going to run in clean air, not get stuck in any traffic. And we can literally leave him on medium. Russell is doing okay here. See, look, the mediums for the rival struggling. Now, the one stop probably is going to be quicker. Yeah, but this is not a speed track, though, remember? Dead fast, we don't necessarily need speed for. This is power unit and defending. So it's only counts for 5 tyre management. It's a power unit track. Series 11 on main account. Series 12, Chris. $15 plus. Okay, $15 plus power unit. Got ya. I didn't even look, if I'm honest. I couldn't remember what it had. Uh, 400, Chris. It's ridiculous. It takes over an hour. It's madness. But there's no point staying lower series anymore. Literally no point. For 20 cards, yeah. And you can still get Hulkenberg in it as well. But there's just no point. Good setup for Series 10. You've got to go for a balanced setup. And I can't remember what Series 10 in. Is it overtaking? Tyre management, maybe? You got a Hulk? No, I haven't. Luckily, I actually came second twice, Chris. I got Charles Leclerc and I got Powerhouse. So both Series 12, luckily. But it does take a long time and it's extremely competitive. Like, extremely. I'm talking 5 players all battling for 400 points. Pretty much finishing level. It's ridiculous. Yeah, well, that's the problem, Volks. You need to be in it for the long run, really, to do them. That's why sprints are good, if you can get good rewards. But it's only for the elite, because who's got an hour and 10 minutes to go through a sprint crate? Not many people. Not continuous for a full hour and 10 minutes either. So Zhou Guanyu did the undercut, and that's working a treat. 2-3-3, up to P10. Russell making his way through now. So we'll be at a Taurus boost. Good boost though, 25 power unit. There's now Russell coming through. Pay to play wins are easier. So Zhou Guanyu is going to finish off an absolute... Zhou Guanyu did really well, considering he pitted lap 2. He's going to come home ahead, I think. Volks, I think it's different price, different series for the Pride crate. Is Zhou Guanyu going to finish ahead? Yes, he is. P8, P9. And again, 33 points. That's about our limitation, I think, with this. Yeah, I think mine are like 1,900 volts. But we're definitely not going to finish first in this sprint. Never. We can't score enough. Rivals just come across. Don't know how far we are off either. Not too sure. Getting good coins for this though. Let's just open this so I've got a free crate slot. I'll use the adverts on the other ones. Curvat, Mad Dash, Perez, not too bad. At least we're into some Series 8 crates now. This is what I always use the books for on the free-to-play. Always worth opening a few little ones. Always worth getting that Sergeant, of course. Right, 7.8. Let's keep going. Good coinage. We made a few upgrades and we've got the same sort of coins. Yeah, Frenchie, I got no chance. As you can see, I can only score 30 as I need the coins to be able to do so. I don't have them at all. We're trying. So, Hungary. Which is not too bad because Hungary is a cornering track. How much are you on about Frenchie? FN is expensive, but that's the coin economy. It is more expensive when you go up, but you also earn a lot more coins going up. So, what do we got here? Defending and cornering again. Bit of downforce. Probably have to do a 3-3-2 here, I imagine. Real player as well. Let's see what we can do. Eagle and ballast. So Eagle gives tyres, but also gives speed. Zhou Guanyu's got a brilliant start. Now, I don't know if I can get 4 laps on the wets on this one. I don't know if I can get the 4 wet, 4 wet. Might have to 2-stop this. I should be able to, actually. 4 wet should be fine. Can't push too much more, though. Oh my god, why is Zhou Guanyu so slow around there? Yeah, should be fine. Let's try and save power unit with Russell. Save his tyres as well. And then if the rival comes at us, it's fine. But we've got the upper hand early on. It's nice to win some in Series 8. When we first tried it, we did win a couple. And then we went on a big losing streak. It's good that we've actually found some decent rhythm here. Zhou Guanyu down the straight. Just going backwards. Can we keep Tsunoda behind? Yes. Well, Volks, focus on that. And good luck, by the way, as well. So we can do 4 laps. Will they go 4 laps, the rest of them, or will they pit? Everyone's going to go 4 laps. That's going to be a problem here. That is going to be a big problem. There's a couple of cars in, actually. Well, 1 Williams, that's it. Rival's gone for an undercut, but that does commit them to a 2-stop. I think we're okay. That means the rival does have to pit. They are going to come past us, though. Hopefully, David. Hopefully. Just going to run out of tyres with Zhou Guanyu, but everybody is going to now come in the pits. They've got amazing power unit with Russell to come back through. You should see the undercut work nicely for Zhou Guanyu. As long as we get 1 car out ahead, we'll be fine. There you go. But that rival's still got a pit, and we've got Zhou Guanyu in a perfect position. Folks, look after yourself. Catch you later. Pratik, welcome. I'm sure you was happy with the FA Cup final. Welcome back. Can we get Russell through? Struggling at the minute. Again, we have no sight because of the visual bug when this sprint crate is going to come. We just don't know. We don't know if it's going to be coins. It could be P1. I don't even know what I'd need if it was P1. keep pushing though. Joe Guan Yu's clear, which is good. Russell, P14, Rivals got a pit next lap. They're not going to get to the end, which is good for the undercut because you can see how he jumped up positions, but not so good now. Thoughts on the season so far, Astro Sniper? I think the season's good. I think in terms of the gameplay, I think they've messed up the groups though for GP massively, and I think it's too easy for us to get through the pack. So I'd love to see it go very difficult to race through the pack. I'd love to go from scoring 350 points now to go to 160. I'd love it to be that tough. It should be that tough. I like it, David. With the refract tracks, I can't remember what Series 10 is, if I'm honest. Champion Series is no idea. I imagine it's just a series probably of random tracks and random components and parts is what I imagine it is. Marina needs speed. It's impossible to cover all. Yeah, so what you need is a balanced setup with slightly more cornering in it. F1 real life, enjoying the season. I think McLaren is a, well, breath of fresh air, really. Challenging the Red Bull like they are. But still, Monaco, pretty boring, wasn't it? Let's be honest. And are we good for a sprint crate now?
We've got a new subscriber.
As Damaged Gooseberry hits the subscribe, welcome, my friend. If you are in the stream, that is. And we do get a sprint crate, but it's P2. I mean, that's not bad. I will take that for a first up in Series 8. Let's see. I don't even know what we can get in this one. Bottas. Yes, David, that's what we need. Some Oscar Piastri. Some Juggernaut. That's a good upgrade. And then, let's do the old faithful. I don't know how good Bottas will be. Logan Simo says. Latifi, not too bad. Valkyrie? Obi pops up. I will take that. Well, that's good for, I think, for this account. 6 out of 10. That is pretty good. And some good Series 7, I think Valkyrie is. So, let's load back up. Whether or not we do a... That took us quite a while. 36, 19 or 20. Bottas would have been nice. Let's open this one. Yeah, I know. Yeah, he just heard Val, didn't he, David? From Mad Dash as well. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. 9 million as well now, which is good. Let's open that one. So I can probably just focus on the car. Yes, Obi is right. A big dub for Lufa. Lufa joining the channel member club. Lufa, haven't seen you chat too much in here, but welcome along and thank you very much for supporting the channel. Everyone, give a big W for Lufa, the man, the myth, the legend. Welcome along. But thank you, Lufa. I mean, I was thinking about calling it quits, but I'm going to have to do another sprint crate now, my friend. You spurred me on. Yeah, exactly, Astro Sniper. It's all a bit weird, isn't it, that Max is now racing his friends at the front? It's great. And they are the W's. Much appreciated, Luther. Here comes another hour. I know, David. I know. Expect nothing less from JK with the upside down W. Tariq gives the dub. And if anybody else does want to become a member, the link's in the chat below it. But you're happily supporting me. It's great. Yeah, I mean, if anyone does it again, we're not doing it again. Alright, downforce. I don't know, David. Full on, JK, if you want. And Luther, nice to see you in the stream, my man. Thank you very much. You got the P1. You should have a P1 medal badge as well, Luther. If you look into your emojis in the channel, because you're a member, you should get some F1 Clash emojis to use as well. It's the little things in life. Luther's playing along as well. Good stuff. Well, appreciate you being here. Absolutely. So we've got a bit of rain in a minute and a half. So let's see what happens. Now this looks like a real player because one of them's pushing and one of them's not. But we've got rain coming in. We're going to go backwards. We're going to try and eke this out for 4 laps. Don't have... Oh, you don't have the pride off. I was going to say, Norris could get his World Championship. I think the problem is Red Bull. I think that is... But they're going in the right direction. Absolutely. Just think Red Bull are always going to be that extra step ahead, though. So let's see what we can do here. Russell, P10. Zhou Guanyu, P17. I'd like to see Norris pick it, though. Of course. I think a lot of people would as well. So he's going to go for a 3-3-2 on the wrong tyres. Yeah, well, David, it's not that easier in Champions, I must say. It's ridiculous in Champions as well. Tell you what, if Norris gets the championship in Red Bull's domination era, now that would be interesting. But if he does, Twiggy, if he does, then that would be unreal. So rain coming in. We've saved power unit on Zhou Guanyu a little bit. We've just overtook the rival as well. And now we're going to come into the pits for some wets. We can do 4 laps on the wets, which is good. As Russell comes in. Well, you're true, David. You give it a go. I think recently we've seen 330 points needed, David, just to give you a little bit of an idea of how many points the cut-off tends to be. Yeah, Adrian knew he's going. Obviously, that's a big loss. Well, now that I receive coins on the sprint trick, I think you can try it, Chris. I don't think it works, though. You might as well try it, but I don't think it necessarily works as much. Give it a go, though. You've got nothing to lose. England pen, Tricky says. Oof. Yeah, David G, it's still tough in champs, mate. I'd rather be fully honest with you more than anything. Yeah, the problem is, Chris, with the coins is once you start getting coins, you might as well wait until you're ready to do another sprint and just keep the coins in there. Just keep it so it keeps popping up saying coins and just play tomorrow or something. And then when you've got time to run through, you can actually drop some. Oh, JK, that would certainly mix up the pack, wouldn't it? So we got a car coming in the pit still? No. So this is pretty much it. Or maybe McLaren can have I could feel McLaren would be good at Canada. Yeah, 1200 team score. That's what you need. David G, what's your team score at the moment? Let's see if you've got a little bit of a chance of getting through. Well, Harshit, well done. Good job. That is what we like to hear. We still like to hear success. Absolutely. So good job. As long as you beat anyone, doesn't matter who it is, go and beat them. So Rivals out of tyres. And now we can come round, just run out of tyres ourselves, but as we crawl across the line, slowly, 35 points, that's about where we're at the minute. Yeah, Ocon's going, no news where he goes to yet though. Nobody seems to know that one. Only just been announced. Thanks Harshit, we will certainly keep trying, that's for sure. Both accounts anyway, that is. We've got the sprint button back, which is good. I mean, we're on our own. Great. I asked San for that empty group. And here is Hunger Strike. Nah, let's see, Twiggy, let's see. See how he goes. So, P16, P22, Monaco. Defending and cornering. Going to use a bit of Jin, actually, for this one. Don't need downforce. And let's see what we've got here, there. Can we get a good start? Is it a real player? No boosts being used. Fingers crossed we don't get a DC then ourselves. Harshi, I think Red Bull will bounce back. Monaco is a bad qualifying, and we all know Max ruined his qualifying lap, and then the red flag caused issues. If it weren't for that, they were probably there. And we know you can't overtake at Monaco, so I'll write that one as a unique result. They'll be back in Canada. Everybody knows. And yes, it is on the 9 PM. Rival is pitting. They have done the failed pit wet trick. They are moving on to wet tyres. Wow. Wow. There's always one live on stream. I can't see it, Astro. I don't know who will take him, if I'm honest. That's your race. Yeah, for the people, either he does it on purpose or he completely innocently forgot. Stroll, you know when a race is bad when Stroll does 2 of the 3 overtakes, don't you? Boost with voice, something cool happens at the race. I have to have a look at voice. I don't know how many I've got on this account. I think I've got a few. Might have to try that one. Might be giving me the tips, Luther. Bottas and Behrman. But I think Behrman will, because Hasser got links to Ferrari, so I could see that happening. So we're going to do a 4-4 here. Rival still going around on the wet tyres for fun. And we're just going to come and cruise this one. So luckily, the rival will come through eventually and pit for some new tyres. Harshit, it used to give an advantage to get a better race start. It doesn't give a big enough advantage now, but a lot of us still use it just more out of habit, and it does seem to work at some tracks still. Well, Haas are already losing Hulkenberg. Astro, he's already leaving at the end of the season, going to Audi. That's what we like, Rashish. Brilliant. That is what we want. See, our Discord, if you're interested, is so helpful. Our Discord, it gives so many people in there, loads of people providing tips and hints and setup help. It's a great place to be in. Yeah, I think the pit start still works. I do think it does work still. There's definitely tracks out there where it works a lot better, like Japan, for example. Still works really good there. Yeah, it could be Astro. I think Behrman will step up though, definitely. Turkey doesn't think it worked. It did definitely work last season because Japan was a nightmare without it. But a lot of the time, as long as we cancel it, there's no harm in us not doing it. It's when it doesn't give us a disadvantage, we stop doing it. So still P9, difficult race round Monaco. Still got anyone to pit though? Not really. Going to be some solid points. That's all we needed. We are starting to lag, so hopefully this is not disconnection. Because it is in that hutch time at the moment. Better. Well, interesting. It's always good to test, Toki. Always good. Forget to cancel. Well, cancellate. Not cancelling is the disadvantage. Massive disadvantage if you don't. So we're going to be on our sort of standard points range here, 29. So what we like to do, it's always the same sort of points. Maybe we can get past Alonso, get into the 30s. Oh. Well, power unit is only good around the power unit track though, Harshu. So if you're in a power unit track at the moment, that will be why. But outside of that, doesn't work as strong. As we get P9 and P12, and 29 points, 15 sites P1. That's good, David. That's good. Now, this person did do the wet pit for wet, so we've got to wait for a while. Luckily, we're in no rush because I don't really mind where I finish. I think, what did I need? Was it 200 points in the end I needed for Series 8? I thought it was 250, but was it 200? Don't have to wait too long, look. That guy just embarrassed himself in front of 70-something people at the time. And there he is, from a lovely club who... Yeah. Yeah, on the power unit tracks, it's the same though when you've got cornering. If you put cornering on massively, it's so much better. 200 points is all we need here in Series 9. Some cold fusion. One book left. It'd be nice to get 36 points here and get over 100. Yeah, fingers crossed you can get rid of that cycle, Chris, as well. Yeah, 200 Twiggy in this one. Back to Monaco we go, though. MK639. I had a bad race in Abu Dhabi, and I just gave up the final 4. Reason being, groups are an absolute mess at the moment, so I could have gone and scored 350 points and got 20 epics and not qualify the week after, or I simply take 5 epics and I qualify the week after. I'll take that one. Jetto, this quality's nice, isn't it? 19th, 23. How was your PUBG, Jetto? Jetto is a PUBG pro, by the way, everybody. David, you finished just above me, didn't you? Didn't we take like 93rd and 94th or something? I seen it. I was like, oh, there's David, just above me. But the game's a bit of a mess. The game's a complete mess with the groups at the moment. So, honestly, I don't blame anybody for doing it. Why would you want to put yourself through the pain? It's not worth it. I got more epics in Challenger than I did for P52 champs. Like, that's just seriously wrong, isn't it? Come on. Yeah, JK, the cutoff everywhere is insane. Now remember, if Hutch make the difficulty stronger, and everybody needs to remember this, if Hutch make the difficulty stronger or turn the boost down, the same cutoff is going to be here. But that cutoff might be 180 points, but everybody's still going to be at the same position where they're all scoring just above 180. So it's still going to be tough, even if they change the difficulty. What it might mean is it just really makes you have, if you've got a better car, you are going to get through. Not just by everybody gets through the pack. Yeah, David, I've got 5 Logan Sargent, 5 Lewis Hamilton, and 5 Beat. That is my 3 rewards on the main account so far. And that was 5 epics for P52. Like, bonkers. Like, how is that even possible? But you get 400 epics for getting P1. Like, how the rich get richer, pretty much. Literally, you get more in Challenger and Junior. You get more boosts if you come, like, top 3. Yeah, Nick, that's the play of the game, though. It's a case of if they can claw boosts out of you, then you're more likely to buy more boosts. And if you use all the boosts and you don't get them all back, then, yeah, there's always a way. Obviously, Hutch have got to make a profit as well in terms of business model. Because otherwise, we wouldn't have a game. We have to remember that too. Exactly, Kimo. That's what I want. I want to be playing champions and scoring 200 points or 150 points, not scoring 360s. There's no fun in that at all. Like, let me fight for positions. Let me feel good for getting 27 points in a race in champions. Not, like, I'm giving up on races because I scored 40 points. Like, and that's in champions with a team score 300 less than the recommended. Like, really? Yeah, I think they will. I think they'll have to turn down the boosts. The boosts and the track stats. I think the boosts were okay last season. They were still too powerful last season. But track stats, with the introduction, has caused it to be chaotic. I don't think anybody envisioned 376 scores of like 20 people in each category week 4. Nobody thought that. So yeah, not good. So what do we got here? Russell and Hamilton. We need some more points. Just steady points at the minute. Steady points. Yeah, I know. Fast lap. I mean, we're talking about we didn't get these scores in week 4, like with 4 weeks to go last season. Like we didn't even get to these scores that we're seeing today. So it is completely what's the S? Just completely easier at the minute. Literally, that's what it is. Needs to be up the challenge 100%. The problem is we're going to get all used to these difficulties. The moment they turn it off or make it harder, we'll go, it's too hard. Yeah, I think the outlay is right, Nick, as you say. I think to use different loadouts, different drivers, that's exactly what everybody wanted. The problem is everyone's scoring too many points at the minute. Exactly, David. And that's what we want. 140 points for P1 is still quite a lot. Yes, MQZT. Was that you, MQ? Or was that just me? That was a tough race. But we tried. 160, that's what I mean. The points are way up at the moment. But welcome along, MQZT6 anyway. Over on Twitch. Another 763 team score. Oh yeah. Dun 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 dun. Right then, come on. TJTV, welcome. Let's go. Imola. We'll try that voice that we were saying earlier. That Luther was saying. I'm gonna stick to my strategy though. Do I have any voice? I've only got 49 defending and power unit. We'll give it a go. We have got a real player as well. What are the real players now? Let's see if we're lucky. Vendor then. Let's see what you got. Both starting at the back. Hardship, we won the community. Wow. I mean, Luther was right. Jesus. We won the community championship last season, and I was the captain of Alfa Romeo. So anybody who was in that Alfa Romeo team got also a livery of the same. So if you ever see anyone, then that is the reason why. They all won the community championship in the end. Yeah, exactly, MK639. That's the problem at the minute. The track stats, if you apply them all correctly, it's far too powerful. Far too powerful. So let's pit Russell this time. Real player. Sitting at the back with Dragon at the moment. Not a Dragon, but the Dragon Boost. Can we get Zhou Guan Yu round another lap though? It's going to be close, but I think we can just. Going to go backwards a little bit, that's fine. Probably go for mediums actually here. Yeah, so I think they mentioned a while ago, I think what they'd said basically was to stop people manipulating the results. That's why they didn't allow the queue to count, I think. I might be guessing at that, but that's my understanding. But yeah, it does mean that if you need to, in your tough group, you've got to get through to be able to reduce your average position, if you think about it. But it's a tricky job, Hutch. You've got to balance it, but clearly it doesn't work at the moment. Zhou Guan Yu's back out. Russell flying along too. But yeah, I mean the cut-off zones at the moment are so tough. Like For 32 people in contender to score 376 and 12 of them get perfect scores is ridiculous. It is pretty tough. Let's go for mediums now. With Russell scoring some good points here. Yeah, that's the problem though, Chris. You've got to get to that cutoff and get through to be able to lower it, which is mad. It's like you need to spend more to get through to reduce it. And yeah, even if you do get through, it's ridiculously difficult. Like, no way you should be put in that strong of a group. Or it should be a group with no elimination. Because it's unfair for you to be scoring 376, let's say. And imagine if you get to a point where it's 376, fastest lap, and you go out. Shouldn't be the case. Yeah, they'll definitely change it, though. They will change it. There's no way it will stay like this. Not a chance. So, Russell into P17. Shogun Yu comes out on the softs. So it's going to be a win, which is good for the coinage. Nick, it just used to give a little bit of a boost. Obviously, don't pit for wets, though. Lufa, yes, we took your advice. It absolutely rocketed off the start, which was interesting. I'd like to try it again, though, to see if it does happen every single time. But it was an absolute flyer. And now we should be good for some points. Definitely feels a lot faster, which is nice. And we are into 35 points. It's one of our better scoring rounds. It'd be nice if we get Alonso here. Oh, yes. P5 and P8. And that's good. Rival nowhere to be seen back in P13 and P16. Both using the Dragon boost as well, which is not the best boost for this part. But job done for us. Come on, let me out. 37 points. Let's go. Some money in the bank as well. Green crate. 131, so 2 races to go. And we are not going to be scoring P1. It's going to be a P2er again. Should be 2 races, it could be more. Need to be scoring plus 30s. And we've got a difficult matchup here. Imola again. Well, let's try Lufa's voice again. And then see. It should give us a good 30-something points. And then we'll know what we need to get second place. But Series 8 is too tough for us at the moment. But we're doing okay. P4, P15, P19, P24. Soft and soft. I swear I had 43 boosts before I did that race. Still got 43 boosts either way. Let's see. This rival's using boosts as well. Starting from way ahead in front. Yeah, you want to go... you don't necessarily need speed though, DET. You need race start for your drivers. Absolutely. Zhou Guan Yu not getting away as strong this time. He's a Greek guy. Yep, we're going to try and take him down, Chris. Don't worry. Race start drivers, pick your best ones. And then obviously setup, you want to balance your setup because it's not an all speed track stats. I want you to think he's Olympiacos, so Jesus. That could end in tears. Tricky, did they score the penalty earlier on or did they miss it? How did that one go?
Looks like there's a new follower.
Because we've got a new follow. Capo Dana Palmetto, welcome on Twitch. Appreciate you dropping the follow. We're live Monday and Tuesday every evening. Two 2-0. 2-0. So P9. We're going to try and take Nikos down, don't worry. As Russell comes through. Quick tyre change for Zhou Guanyu. 3 laps of medium pace to come from the back. Oh, I thought we were going to get through them. Didn't. Russell's flying along though. P18. So they've gone for the 1 stop. Try and get past these. Slow pit lane here, but let's see how strong they are with the 1 stop. Imagine they'll be fairly strong, but let's see. See if they've got the pace at the end. I've got Russell and Gasly. Come on, Russell, need a few of these right now. Need to get ahead of Stroll and the RB. Come on, Russell. Come on, George. That's the RB. That's the Aston Martin. Thank you. Zhou Guanyu. And I think he's doing okay, actually, in this position. Rivals just carried on round. Back for mediums for Zhou. Don't want to use up too much here. Let's see, can we get there? P2, so he's going to be well ahead. We've still got to pit both drivers. He's there on the hards. Zhou Guanyu is in P8. Try and gain some power unit for the last lap's attack. Joshua, welcome. Just on our last but 1 race, I think, at the minute, Josh. But welcome here. And we are going to be ahead of the rival, which is good. We're going to get ahead of Alonso as well. Yeah, 9 million for level 3 Bottas. Rip. That's tough. And rival has got ahead of us. But not anymore. P18. Evening, Peter. Just rounding up our free-to-play part. We've done 2 Series 12 sprints. Just finishing off our second one. Yeah, Zandvoort twice is correct as well. We did ask the question, but it is correct for it to be on there. Yeah, Series 6 is tough. Race start drivers. Yeah, it forces you up the series, TJ. That's what it does. Forces you to move higher and higher. This rival is still beating us at the moment, and they might stay beating us. Russell's trying to get through at the back. Got good power unit still, though, to try and make some moves. Oh, we can't overtake, though. Come on, Zhou. Oh my God, he's literally not getting through, nor is Russell. Why are they not overtaking anybody now? We literally are only on 27 points as well, so we probably ended up needing another 2 races after this. Ocon does get round. There's a breakdown as well, no tyres for Alonso, Mark. We might be able to sneak another position from him. And Ocon and P10. We're not going to take the win. But we actually drew level. That's not bad, actually. considering the matchup, this rival was obviously using a weaker driver too as well. Not by a massive amount, but he was a lot better cornering. Power unit track though, we had more power unit, we just couldn't get through. And strategy wise, it was just his Zhou Guan Yu that really battled through. That extra level Zhou Guan Yu helping out massively. David, we ain't scoring. I lost again, Chris, against Olympiacos. It's not good. 37 for the next race. If this is Monaco, game over. FRM, welcome. Just got home from school. We are on our last race at the moment. Last race, 9:30 in the evening here. Oh, bad matchup. Oh, it's Austria. Could we get 37 points at Austria? We need a bit of wet strategy luck. Need some luck. I can't even be bothered to do another race. Defending and speed. Tulip it. I'm going to voice it as well. I'm going to voice both of them. Stop it. Let's try and do it. I don't know what's going to happen. Let's see. Bad start, as always, at this track. We never get away well at this circuit. Never happens to me. Same as us, Lupa. Same as us if we manage to get enough points. But appreciate you hanging out. Appreciate your channel membership as well. Make sure you do all hit that like and subscribe for us as well. And it's going to be tough to score 37 points on here. If it's my luck, we'll score 36. We've got rain coming in. Didn't really look at that part beforehand, I must say. I think we pull the pin now and get out of the way early. Because we're going to have to go for wets. Rival's not got too far with Ocon, which is good. Yeah, that's what I was thinking with Zhou Guan Yu. I feel you can like to do the same with Russell. Because it's going to be wet tyres. That's my thinking. Might as well be on a faster tyre if we can. And then hopefully we can get 4 laps on the wets maybe. I don't think we can though. Few cars coming in. I don't want to put... Oh my god, now we're getting stuck behind the man himself. Kevin! Yeah, we are definitely not scoring 37 points this race. I wanted to try and keep some power unit and running clean air. Gone for softs. I'm not going to get 5 laps though. On the wet, so I'm going to have to pit again. Whereas Russell might not have to. He can do. Can he do 4? I think he can round here. They still can play out. I'll get these are all coming out on wets as well. Maybe not. Some on the hards. And then Zhou Guan Yu always finding himself in a pack. Always. Yeah, I'm going to have to try something at this rate. But they're not all pitting the same, though. They're all on hards and mediums out front. We need a safety car lead for absolutely, or we've got to do another race. We can do 4 laps with Russell. We're ahead of one of his cars. But we've had no luck in this race whatsoever. Probably used the wrong boost as well, because Voice hasn't got enough speed. Still got 35, though. Altogether, total addition of stats. Oh my god, look at this. This is chaos. So Russell can go to the end. Zhou Guan Yu can't. Yeah, we'll be doing one more race. Absolutely. This has been... We need a safety car. We need something here. But we're just not catching anyone. And there's a lot of wet tyres now out there. A bit of unlucky running in the end. All this to get some Logan Sargent, I'm telling you. I might as well send Zhou Guan Yu round for one more lap for what it's worth. He ain't going to lose that much time. Might as well save myself a boost. I'm going to need to do another race anyway. But look, we can't overtake anybody. Definitely probably prefer the Tulip boost. Definitely made a little bit of a mistake picking Voice. There's just no point in me pitting. I might as well just keep him out and save myself a boost. $23, even the rival didn't do 37 points. Jesus, where did they come from? Now they did 37. Suddenly making up ground. I'm about to get caught in P15 though. About to get caught. Well, at least we didn't use a boost. There we go. 39 points. Level 2, level 3. This guy using a lot weaker second driver, trying to manipulate the system a little bit. And obviously very good qualifying, 117. Worked well. We had the faster car, but we couldn't even get off the start line. So I reckon we might be okay to score 12 points in this race. I don't know, but I think we'll be able to score 12. Imola. Imola. But yeah, not a lot we can do, sadly. I know, 12 points. Look at the qualifying. We're getting such out qualified. It's just so difficult. I'm too tired now. I can't even think. I can't even think of the boost that I usually use. Oh, Jesus. My brain's gone. See, I couldn't think of the boost that we used before. We're just not getting the start. Finally, we get to P15, but we're just... I mean, our qualifying stat is obviously so low. We need to upgrade quite a lot to get that back. We're only just gone into Series 8. We've got to remember that. So, a little bit of reality check, let's say. Zhou Guan Yu is up to P9. I'm not going to push Russell. I'm going to give him an undercut jobby. No, I'm going to do him 3 laps. Should be fine. Zhou Guan Yu into P7. And now Russell finally getting past some cars. Remember, we're only level 1 Russell, so we could do with Bottas. I mean, Zhou Guanyu, we've only ever got up to level 2. So, I mean, we're seriously lacking on the Zhou Guanyu cards. Never had any more Zhou Guanyu at all. So, pretty unlucky in a way. And now Russell down the straight. Catching up the Haas. And Zhou Guanyu comes out ahead of Kevin. Come on, get past the Hulk. 3 hours. Been streaming 3 hours. Didn't even notice it's that long. Jesus. 3 hours and 15 minutes. It's like a full-time streamer. Zhou Guanyu comes through. So, just going to cruise for now with Zhou Guanyu. Russell, I'm going to try and get past Bottas. At least it's fair to say we'll definitely get 12 points this time. But look at the overtaking. Flipping out. So bad. Literally cannot overtake that. And that is Kick Sauber's Bottas on mediums versus our softs. So if even finding that tough. Up to P16. I'm not too sure what we had. When I was trying to select the boost then, I was just completely brain tired of knowing what to pick. There is the rival in P7. Not anymore. Drone Home, so this is the free-to-play account at the moment, which we've switched over to, but in Series 12, by the way, it is 400, which is like an hour and 15 minutes racing. It's shocking. But in this one at the moment, we're in Series 8. It's only 200, but we only score like 30 points a race. So we're very much on the back foot all the time. We're only going to get P2 if we're lucky in this one. And we want some Valtteri Bottas. That's who we probably could do with. Series 8 is tricky. I'm looking forward to getting to Series 9 because Series 9 is speed. And at least I can focus on pure speed. So hopefully Series 8 can go past pretty quickly. Yeah, well, Twiggy, it has took an hour, hasn't it, pretty much? But we can't get away from the hour. I might as well have done a Series 12 one. But Russell's just got no overtaking about him. He's just struggling really badly. Like that's against Hulkenberg now, who's on the mediums. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be Logan Sargent. Like, I mean, why can't we overtake? Come on. I'm not losing another one. Ocon's probably going to bin me into the wall. So Russell P13, Zhou Guanyu P9. We've lapped the rival as well. Yeah, I know. I mean, Sargent might be useful. I'll probably end up using him in Challenger. I'll be going Challenger again on this account. As we get through. So P8. And P12. We get the win in Series 8. Remember, we are stepping up from Series 7 here as well. Incoming Logan Sargent. 100%. Yeah, I mean, it could be interesting. Right then. Right then. What are we going to get? Wavy, no problem. I mean, a lot of people getting Sargent. You're not the only one. But to finish the stream, because we've been live for 3 hours and 16 minutes, which is a long time, and I am knackered now. Let's see what we get from this. We only just hung on to P2 in the rewards. Hopefully something a little bit decent. Bottas probably be a nice... Oh, I don't want to press that yet. Bottas would be a nice card to have. Nice and early. Get some books. Always helpful. Ocon. So Sargent's got really bad defending, so that's when you want to take him out. But he is a good driver in this game. 16 Albon. And then we get... Oh, Sargent has absolutely ridiculed us today. That's like 3 times. We've got Sargent including rewards and crate rewards. An hour. Imagine doing that for an hour and you get 4 Logan Sargents. Anyway, that was a decent stream. 3 hours, 20 minutes. We'll round it there. I'm going to go and chill. Your strategy guide is ready for tomorrow as well. Yeah, I might get in bed and cry that one to sleep. That's for sure. But all have an absolute blast again. Another amazing turnout will be live tomorrow about 6:30 again. And remember, I'm about to drop a giveaway in our Discord server today or tomorrow. So make sure you're in there and ready. The link I will put in here right now in the chat. So make sure you come and join. And yeah, maybe the last year we'll get Sargent, absolutely MK. But let's see. But anyway, have a good one. And we'll catch you in the next stream tomorrow.
No,